This is Christina again. This is recording 7:08. I was asleep, making another quick report here. So, Gene Roberts and her collection of, what's his name put it? Oh my gosh, I can't think of what his name is now. Al Pacino, Harlots from Hell. Okay, her and her Charles Manson occult are on. They have somehow gotten underground underneath my house. They're all in their suits. I've got my coat on. You can hear my coat wrinkling. They're like pointing it out because they're going to try to pretend that I'm them as usual. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, they're on with their suits that they made to abuse babies, children and adults with. And they're all, first of all, they tried like assaulting me or whatever, which is what woke me up because they're on having a good time. They're showing off for each other. They're in there, and you might as well turn the recording off now if you don't want to hear anything adult, but I've got to make reports against these people. She's even inserting curse words in my sentences. They're in their orgy mood, in their little chanty orgy mood. They're still under the assumption that people believe red and black means what Gene's definition of it means. They worship everything that Gene says. They do everything that Gene Roberts says. They don't know that it means Illuminati. Which Gene also uses for her satanic lairs underground. And I know you guys already know that's going on because I made reports. But anyway, it actually means Illuminati. People now use it to indicate people held in captivity underground. They know that it means, or they just use it for Illuminati. They use it for, but anyway, she thinks that everybody's still under her impression that it means that everybody's what she is, which is a filmmaking peddler. Virtual style, so she can't get caught. The same way she likes to commit most of her abuse. Anyway, so they're in their freaking little mood. You can tell they're all like turning each other on. I can hear the way they're talking and shit. They're assaulting me, and one of them gets real freaking excited and he goes, "Suit up." And they're all like taking turns, and the women are like oohing and awing and, "Oh my God, you make us so like, oh my God." Like it's just a festival of freaking schmucks all fucking whacking off to each other. Instead of like normal people joining together, holding hands. And no, I'm not talking about AA. I know that's another one of your little styles. You know, they do have meetings for that, Gene. You don't need to bother people that go to Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous to get your little fetish on. You can go visit those other kind of meetings instead of bothering people that go there for an actual meeting. That don't go there based on, "Oh my God, let me just go along with your lies and I'll just live in your little damn dolly world and I'll just do everything you fucking say." See, you have me mistaken for one of your little orgy pusses there underground. Anyway, they're, you know what, they're underground and they're like getting it on. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're all turning each other on. They did something really horrible as if this isn't bad enough, but no, what I'm going to tell you, you're going to get really, really, really pissed. So I'm going to tell you that in another recording, and I'm not putting it in this recording, but it is these same group of people. Oh, and also, she puts in my brain, she's like, she's so badass with the filmography. She puts in my brain through a rear view window, a rear view mirror, New Orleans police. She puts a white van. She's busted for all her freaking traveling moto freaking horse Satanists out running around acting like they're cops, breaking into everyone's homes, destroying their shit, stealing shit, swapping shit around from house to house, breaking electronics, breaking the house, period, whether it's pipes or doorknobs, any home, anywhere, any business, anywhere, running around spreading lies for Gene, making that child pimp money for Gene. Anyway, so they put a van and they put New Orleans, the New Orleans police logo on it, because they're so fucking bad. You're just so fucking bad, Gene. Just letting you know, New Orleans. That's what Gene does with your image here in Tulsa. Me, you saw my Canva. I made that in true spirit of you. Allow them to give you a ride, Gene. The bitch who robbed the cartel, buys babies, sells children, and passes herself off as the patriot of the planet. Oh, if only all women and men could be like Jean and her fucking hornies. Anyway, that's what they're doing right now. They're beating off. So if you know where their hideouts, oh, and somebody caught them, somebody said something about who is that? And then they said something like, tell him it's Gene and the Mexicans. And then somebody said something else, asked them like really tricky freaking question that they weren't expecting. And they caught them. Their fucking Ku Klux Klan is Gene and Klansmen and their Klan whores.